You wake up, and something feels off. Not pain, not sadness, just directionless. You're moving, but not going anywhere. You scroll, you distract yourself, you wait for clarity to appear, but it doesn't. And slowly, a quiet question grows louder. What am I even doing with my life? This feeling, it's hard to explain, because from the outside, your life might look fine. You're functioning, you're doing what you're supposed to do, but inside, there's fog. You can't see clearly ahead. You can't feel strongly about anything. Even decisions feel heavy. Small ones, big ones. Everything feels like guessing. So you delay. You overthink. You start things, but don't finish them. Not because you're lazy, but because you don't feel connected to anything. This is what feeling lost actually looks like. Not chaos, but quiet confusion. Here's the truth most people miss. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not alone. What you're experiencing is a normal response to a brain that has too many options and not enough meaning. Feeling lost is often a sign of awareness. It means you've outgrown something. Old goals, old identities, old expectations. But you haven't built the new ones yet. So your mind enters a gap, and that gap feels like being lost. Your brain isn't designed for infinite choices. It's designed for clarity, for patterns, for direction. Think of your mind like a GPS. When you have a destination, it guides your attention, your energy, your decisions. But when there's no destination, it just stops guiding. And another part of your mind takes over, the part that overthinks, the part that replays the past, imagines the future, creates endless what-if loops. Now imagine this: no clear goal and a mind stuck in overthinking mode. That's where feeling lost comes from. Not lack of ability, but lack of direction. Your mind is waiting for coordinates. So how do you fix this? Not with motivation, not with pressure, but with structure. First, reduce the noise. Right now, your mind is overloaded. Too many inputs, too many opinions, too many paths. And when the brain has too many choices, it avoids choosing. So remove the extra. Less scrolling, less comparison, less outside voices. Because clarity doesn't come from more, it comes from less. Second, choose a temporary direction. You don't need a life purpose. That's too big. Instead, pick something small, a 30-day focus, a habit, a skill, a simple goal. Because action creates clarity, not the other way around. You move first, then you understand. Third, create evidence, not identity. Stop trying to find yourself. You build yourself. Your mind believes what it sees repeatedly, so show it something. If you act consistently, your brain starts believing you are consistent. If you show up daily, your identity starts changing, not through thinking, but through proof. Small actions, repeated. That's how you become someone. Fourth, limit future thinking. Right now, your mind is trying to solve your whole life, and that creates pressure because there are too many unknowns. So bring it back to today. What can you do today? What can you finish today? This creates control, and control creates calm. And finally, accept the fog. You're trying to see everything clearly, but growth doesn't work like that. There will be uncertainty. There will be doubt. That's part of the process. So instead of waiting for clarity, walk forward anyway, slowly, without needing all the answers. Here's the truth. You are not lost. You are just undirected, like a ship in the ocean. Without a destination, it drifts, not because it's broken, but because it has nowhere to go. The moment it gets direction, it moves with purpose, even if the path isn't perfect. Right now, you don't need everything figured out. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to suddenly feel motivated. You just need one step, one small direction, something that feels slightly meaningful. Clarity won't come before movement. It comes because of it. So don't wait to feel found. Start moving, and slowly, quietly, you'll realize something. You were never lost. You were just standing still.